Hey, what's up guys? Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche here. Alright, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this winch here and I'm going to make the motor housings for my cell lines. The reason why I've gone ahead and gone with these instead of the regular windshield wiper motors that we are normally used to is because those are actually getting harder and harder to come by. And then you have to create the whole housing and everything. Whereas these actually come with the whole harness setup already secured and waterproof because these are marine grade winches. So obviously we don't need that much amount of torque and all of that to get a cell line in, but I just like the fact that everything's built in and it'll make it a lot easier for y'all to do the same if you want to, but if not, this will allow us to build it up and get it on a lot easier, because building the system, you know, to harness up and stuff like that with the toggle switches and so forth is a pain in the butt. I'm not an electrician or a vehicle mechanic in any way, shape, or form, other than having trouble changing my oil every now and again. You know, it just, I wanted an easier way of doing it, and a buddy of mine suggested this, so I was like, hey, let me go check it out. The bonus is that it comes with a handle, so that way if the system fries out, you can still reel it in with the built-in handle. So this is going to be a great opportunity for all the cell lines to get a much needed improvement in the hardware that it's built with, but as well as the electrical side of the house, it'll be well taken care of. So let's go and get it started. Where's my knife? Oh yeah, I've got an idea on what I'm going to do for my next video, and it concerns using stingray barbs. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Just a heads up. Alright, so this is the wiring harness for the toggle switch to tell it to turn on and off and so forth. So now, instead of having a unit there, they can actually stand up a little bit further away to get it to turn on, but this will make it a lot easier to get the machinery to get the system to turn on and off. So pretty stoked about that. Here's our 25-foot long cord for the battery with alligator clips already installed, and again it already comes with the plug-in. Yes. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to pull out the cable, because obviously I don't need it. The good thing about the cable is my dog at the house definitely needs a new cable. He's going to get it upgraded. Alright.
Bit slow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now once I figure this out on the first one, I'll be able to make all the rest easier. So.
Just attach that.
Alright, so now that I've got it disassembled, I have now figured out how it's working with having a handle attached to it besides having a motor that's froze up. Because technically right now it's froze. Even though I haven't, if I put power to it, it'll work. But I was trying to figure out how they were able to bypass the gears and make it work with the handheld crank just in case this craps out on you. So now that I figured it out, now I got to reconfigure this to allow the same system to work, but also to not have this bulky deal in there while I'm trying to put my housing and my spool in there, because I still got to attach a big spool that's about this round, which obviously that little spool in there, that little spool is not going to work to hold 600 yards of 400-pound test. So now what I'm going to have to do is flip some gears around to allow me to do what I got to do. I may have to even move it into a different position and so forth. So what I've done is I've taken a second system apart, leaving one intact, so that way if I get lost I know how it's supposed to look. And here's my other one. So and that's how the handheld crank holds there. Hey, what's up guys? Team Heartlight, Captain Alberto Zertuche here. Okay, so on the video with the motors for the cell lines, we've ran into a bit of a problem. And the deal is, the way they have it set up is the hand crank is disengaged from the actual motor drive. And that was pretty brilliant. What they did was they used that same drive gear, but they made it to where it's only notched out for the hand crank and not for the gear drive. So when it rotates through the gear drive, it doesn't rotate the hand crank, which is awesome because you don't have this thing flipping about or whatever, but you can also remove it off of there if you don't want to worry about having an extra handle or hanging off of your cell line, which I like. I'd rather have it detachable anyways. So on that note, I've actually ordered the parts and they'll be here Friday. So as of right now, we're kind of at a standstill on that, and I just wanted to give y'all guys a heads up what's going on with that. And that's why we had to kind of stop this video a little short. It's not the way I like to do things, but at least y'all will get to see what's happening and still the trials and errors of what we're going through to change up and or make things better. It's not always a smooth path from A to B. Sometimes we hit A, B, C, Y, Z, and then back to B. Whatever, you know what I mean. So again, this is Team Heartlife Captain Alberto Zertuche thanking you again for watching our channel. And again, we have something coming up. I'm waiting on actual confirmation of what sizes of the lures we're going to do, but I think it's probably going to end up being a surprise pack of small lures all the way up to some bigger sizes. We would like to get some input, and this is where watching the videos come in handy. If you were to be chosen for the 2250 mark of our subscriber channel, what lures would you be interested in trying out from the Gator Lure guys? I mean, they've got the spoons, they got the kingfish, they got inshore weedless spoons. I mean, what kind of gift thing would you like to have? This will be the comment section of one of the first steps that y'all will have to complete in order to get us to that 2250 mark. So that way I know who's watching and who's going to be real interested in obviously getting some of these lures. This will also roll back into each one of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody a heads up of what's being offered for the next gift prize. Sometimes we got choices like this where we can do this, other times we may not. Right now you have the choice to say, hey, you know what, I'd like to do this, this, and this, or I would like these type of lures if I were to receive a gift pack. Now don't get all crazy on us, and don't try to order like 1,000 or something like that, but you know, a nice little taste test of this, this, and this, or whatever, maybe 5 to 10 lures or something, but something that really interests you or piques your interest. And that's how we're gonna genuinely take our subscribers' opinions and thoughts and those who watch the channel very seriously and show our appreciation. So again, if you're going to be selected for it, what kind of package deal would you like to receive from us from Gator Lures? This will give us an idea of what we got to work with, so I can get back with my sponsor, and then we can come back and find out how we're going to do the giveaway. So, all on y'all now.